Hello guys, welcome to my garage. Just gonna make a short video for you today, and I wanna show you guys how everything began on let's say the bow make in my life. So I started like 17 months ago, and I just started make bow for fun to shoot my backyard, and I have no knowledge about bow, nothing, except for in the born country where I born in Brazil 62 years ago. I started make a little thing called look like a bow, a flat bow, but I actually call bodoc. You have two lines, and we instead it throw fletch, throw arrow that thing. We just throw rocks, and was have nothing experience about wood and stuff like this. I born on a farm, and I know the nature for a long time. I live on a farm for more than 17, 18 years actually. My life I live on a farm, and after that we moved to the town because my family just want us to have a better education, and the place where we live in rural area, we have no good school, so we moved to the city and sell the farm, and from there I started living in the city, and I still living to the day. And but make long story short, this is the first bow I make 17 months ago. You can tell is a garbage. I never shoot an arrow then, but he bent, so I keep it because I wanna continue to do bow. I know little by little it's for the I wanna leave a word encouragement for the beginning. Like this bow I make, I just harvest this tree myself. Here in Florida, in Southwest Florida, you don't have too much good wood to make a bow. And I make a lot of experiences, different wood in the beginning, like orange tree, lemon tree, and mango tree, and a lot of different woods. I just cut ash, swamp ash, excuse me, and I use cypress, swamp cypress, and the bow don't last long. You can make a bow. I come to the conclusion you can make bow almost every tree you can find. But the thing is the long life of the bow. It don't last long. It breaks. Most of the bow I make, it breaks with the time. I keep this one. I know. I string there, but I take the string off because I want to keep it. It has a part of the history of my bow career make. I just put it this way, and he works, but it's not perfect. You can tell it's a very mistake I make there. This actually is the second bow I make, and I make a mistake, and I see how the arrow shell is on the right hand side. So I don't know, I never read nothing about bows. I just curiosity start making this. And this work, this is I make for my son. See, long time we don't shoot this. Is a 20 inches draw only, and 16 pounds. I make that for my son. I use a wood from Home Depot. This is a red oak. Then I back with the fiberglass, the construction, like for drywall fiberglass, and it's still working till today. And you can shoot I arrow this. Actually, this is for kids, and it's very amateur. From the beginning, the handle is round and everything is square. But it's work. This is the second bow I make with success, and I continue to make a bow, and this was the third bow I make. This was a piece of orange, Osage orange I have. Then this is the first laminate I make. See, this is bamboo back, and and Osage on the belly. I did this as a English longbow, a version. I saw that on a TV, and the guy just make a longbow. I only back this Osage because you can see the growth ring is very, very, I mean, the growth ring is not straight, so it's very, very crooked everywhere. So I just back that with bamboo. It works. You can shoot this bow. It's a 47 pounds. And then he shoot very well. See? It's 72 inches. 72 inches at 48 pounds. I like to shoot him a lot. And it's an English longbow. Like I said before, 72 inches. It's long, long, long. And I continue to make a bow with this, you know, and I find finally this wood is a really nice wood, very good wood to work with. And I just say from that time I started making laminate. And this one and the first laminate bow I make. See, this is a fiberglass with a maple, purple heart, and maple again on the belly, and clear fiberglass on the belly. The back is a black fiberglass. You can see. And I make this is a 45 pound. In the beginning it was 50 pounds. It was too heavy for me. So I trim a little bit. See how thin is that? Nothing perfect. I use a 2 parts epoxy to make that. And I make everything from the beginning because I don't have not. I have to make the form and everything to do this bow. It shoot pretty good, you know. It's nothing professional, like I said, but it shoot good. You can tell the 28 open, see. And I already post this on the video a couple of times, and then I just show you again. The chip overlay is a maple and purple heart. It's very, very strong bow. And probably one day, you know, when I get very good at this, probably gonna hunt with this bow because I feel comfortable shoot this bow. It's 45 pounds. And this is the first laminate I make. And I continue to make a bow. And the last bow I make is a self bow. This is complete self bow. I already showed you guys this bow a couple of times. This is Osage orange. And like I say, you have to buy the wood, and in Florida you don't have good wood. And this bow I already show you in a video, past video. And excuse me, it's a Osage orange. It's 45 pounds, shooting pretty good. And I all Osage, but I have a laminate. I just glue the handle extra, you know, 1 inch in the handle because I don't have enough wood to make the handle the way I like. I like to make the handle like this, you know, like a coach handle. It fit real good in your hands. And this is the last bow I make, you know, and you get better and better, and more you work with the wood, more experience you gain. And this bow was made, then I feel very, very comfortable to shoot this bow. Very good shoot. And I pretend one day hunt with this bow. And I did it, yeah. I don't feel too comfortable yet to hunt with this bow. And then I explain why. But in the beginning, I started with this. I think most of those guys do the trade work start with this. I started with compound. And you know, to tell you the truth, I shoot pretty good at the compound. I shoot this every day when I start. Now, why not? I just train a couple times a week, and I don't shoot the compound anymore. It's, you know, I still hunt it there, but I already pretend to make a transition from compound to this bow. I already did in my mind, but I don't have the courage yet to hunt it with this bow yet. But the next season, I'm gonna hunt with this bow. and probably never gonna hunt with compound anymore, because it's turned up to me so easy to shoot the compound. I don't feel challenging by the compound anymore, and the way I shoot, because I already trained for hunting. I don't train to be a target shoot or tournament shooting. I don't want to do that anymore, because the reason was I don't want to compete against anybody anymore, because all my life I did compete against somebody. When I was 13, 14 years old, I started running track and field, and I started running 5K and 10K, and I compete all my life until I was 36 years old. Then I stopped training. But I make a transition from 5K to 10K. I make a transition for half marathon and for the marathon. So I run a marathon for a long time, and always compete against somebody and against the clock and against myself. So this is the reason I don't want to compete against anybody anymore. I don't want to train for compete. I only love to hunting, and I want to train to be hunting. And I only hunt with the bow. I don't hunt with gun, never hunt with the gun. Always I hunt with the bow. And I pretend one day to hunt with the gun. I'm not against gun. I have a gun. I carry a gun all the time with me. I just one of those defendants of the Second Amendment in this country. I want to make this clear. And I pretend one day probably hunt with a gun, only because I love hunting so much. I don't want to wait a long time to the archery season come like I does every year. And then probably we're gonna hunt with gun, especially because this time I have a friend with me. I trained him as an archery, and he's hunted the first time with the bow. We didn't get lucky to get anything, but he hunted with me with the bow. And probably next season, the general gun in Florida, I'm gonna hunt with a rifle, me and him. Only because I can't wait for the archery season coming back again. But yeah, this is the compound I have. This is a Mathews V3. And I use a 400 spine, and the broadhead is 125 weight on the front, and it's a killing machine, believe me. And I kill many hog with this, and one deer. And this is the first year I just hunted deer. Always I hunt hog, because in Florida you have abundance of hog everywhere, even the cities. And I hunt a lot of hog. I funny to hunt hogs. But after I just get I want to hunt with the primitive bow next time. The bow I make with my own hands, and hunt with with the same bow. And the arrows I bought it from a Big Jim company. It's a 500 spine with 457 weight, the whole arrow, and with 125 chip on the front. And I'm gonna keep that way, and this is gonna be my setup for hunting. Yeah, so I want to show you guys how this is. And I love my compound. And it's not me, I'm not gonna put it away, I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna continue to use the compound, but I'm gonna hunt with this. It's more challenging, very challenging, especially the primitive bow like I make. I pretend to make a better bow. This is only the one I feel comfortable with them, but I pretend to make a second bow just in case they break or something, So I have this wood over here with me. Why not? I just bought a new piece of wood, and I'm gonna make a bow from this piece of wood. I don't know how many pounds it's gonna be. I got 2 pieces, actually 3 pieces, but one is not dry yet, so I'll have to wait until the next year to make a bow from them. This one is very dry. And I'm gonna make a bow for a friend, and another one for the spare bow for myself. And I hope I get better and better on the bow make career. and enjoy a lot because it's a very, very, very accomplishment when you make something with your own hands like a bow, and you go to the forest and you harvest animal with that the piece of wood you do one day harvest, cutting, you know, wait for that dry, all this process. Then you go there, you harvest animal there. It's a very, very pleasure. I love the nature and I love to be in the wild. I love to be you know, the creation of the Lord give us to, you know, to enjoy with the family, camping, fishing, all that stuff. It's so nice for everybody. And I hope I continue to do that until the end of my life if I have opportunity. And I'm glad I find the way to enjoy, like with the bow. The bow, it's you know, the history of the bow, the first primitive technology have the world find in use for hunting, for feed the family, and for wars, for defend himself, for defend your country with them, was something amazing me when I start think about all the people was ancestral did with this little piece of wood in his hands and survive, you know, with this piece of wood. And I hope one day I can harvest animal with this. It's gonna be a very, very pleasure to do that. And yeah, I continue to make a video this to show people how I do that in my garage. This is only for fun. I don't pretend to make any money to this, and I don't depend on this to live, you know. I have my regular job, my regular company, construction company, and it's a family business. And then you survive for 35 years in the United States. I'm come from far out country, and have my own business in this country is a very pleasure. And I want you to know I love this country very much. I raised my family here. My son, he's 27 years old. Second son is 16 years old, and both have one have a college degree already. The other one is in high school right now, and we have a very, very happy family in this country. And I thank God for the United States every day, the opportunity I have over here on this wonderful land. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it that way. I know a lot of people want to destroy this country right now. I want to look down on us, but we survive. We are resilient people, and we're gonna survive. And this country gonna move forward, and you'll be a blessing for a lot of people in the world, like it did for me, like 36, 37 years ago. And thank you for watching my video. And if you like and subscribe and leave your comments, you'll be glad. You know, my name is Jackson, and this is my garage in southwest of Florida. Thank you for watching.